Welcome back, friends. My tens of viewers. I love you guys. So anyway, we have fire restrictions here. As you can tell, it's a little smoky, a little hazy, because we've got a few fires over 3,000 acres apiece burning in this vicinity. So how do we cook when we don't have the campfire? The Camp Chef. It's a propane stove and oven combination that my wife picked up, 4 years ago? 5 years ago?
Probably 5.
Let's just say it's well used, but this thing is a little powerhouse. So we're gonna throw a casserole in and cook it up, and tomorrow it'll be pancakes. All right, my lovely assistant is gonna fire this thing up. I don't know if you can hear it, it's lighting, and there's a little light underneath.
Right down in that hole.
You can see them burning. It's just like starting up anything else. And we'll drop the casserole in, because it's cold, because we brought it up cold. Don't want to ruin the corral.
We made the casserole the night before we came up, so really we're just kind of reheating it.
There you have it. In a while, we'll have dinner. Here we are cooking along. That's a solid 425 out of this little guy.
I don't know if you can see that, but that looks damn good to me. Sounds like it's bubbling away nicely.
Think it's done?
Yep. I'm gonna turn this bad boy off and go get a couple pot holders.
All right, she's got our famous pot holders.
Oh yeah, it's bubbly.
Chicken jalapeno popper casserole out of the good old-fashioned Camp Chef propane stove and oven. Tomorrow it'll be pancakes. As promised, this will be the breakfast edition of camping with our Camp Chef stove. According to my wife, this thing cost us a couple $100, but it's definitely paid for itself at this point, because as I said earlier, fire restrictions suck. It's a lot easier to cook on our little camp cooker than it is this, but this thing gives you a whole world of options. So we have our bacon staying warm in the oven. Fire up the oven for that. And we'll fire up the stovetop for some pancakes. There they are, sizzling away. The only real problem we have with this is we have it on this giant cable spool, and that makes the stove a little tall. And let's just say my wife's not quite as tall as I am. Here goes the second batch. Pretty easy to cook when it's just the two of us. Oh yeah. And just for filler, here's all the specs, because I'm not going to be all nerdy and read it, but there's the specs for the camp oven. And that is a wrap. There's everything all nice and warm in there. Can't go wrong with bacon and huckleberry pancakes. So I guess we'll have some breakfast and Probably ought to split some wood for fall.
Do some chores.
Do some chores. Thanks for watching. Find your balance.